With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
No, you remember when I was so small, like I could fit inside.
Move the wings over so we can shut and put some more time.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Remember right there? That's right there, finally. You just not noticing.
They go play action with Jackson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
So, yeah, go rank me up.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive.
You're
This
a
is
dog.
third and long.
You can't even hit your shots. Like, no, I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
No, I was just
Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And 9. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. The first carry down for Dalvin Cook. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yards on the play, and it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Harrison, and he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Play action, Harrison. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a good pickup there, a 22. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Second and goal at the Ravens' 1-yard line.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brought down at the
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Jackson.
Yeah, what's wrong?
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Well,
and he brings this one
yes,
back.
but I'm not
It's
going
a
to.
pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Right with you.
This defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
What?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
That's like my video. See that? That's it. Just like you. That's funny.
They snap it in 1. Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now here's Ross. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards.
For throwing on 1st down, Harrison. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So back-to-back incompletions, so that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Harrison. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. They run, Cook, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try to make some plays in their backfield.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Jets 14, Ravens nothing.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Harrison. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
6-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's down to Duvernay. And this will leave him a yard short.
Wow, both are getting big.
Nice pickup, 9 yards on first down.
Right? What's up, man? What's going on?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him a
Not
very
enough,
manageable
Keith.
2nd and 1.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Right.
Jackson will
What's up,
throw
man?
again.
Good?
And that's going to be another first
Start
down.
right there.
as the tackle
Huh?
made
Start
at
right
the
there,
Jets'
still.
29-yard line.
There's no problem.
I said, I'm going to start.
No, I know. No,
Oh.
I'm going stubbornly.
Oh.
In the middle of the street. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Parks over there.
Yeah.
I'm starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly gave it an attempt. They had a diminutive receiver like this running through the land of giants in the middle of
I'm
the
not
field.
with you. Let me try to pause this game.
Enough room to get him the football.
Tucker on for the field goal.
Like, well, you got to be in the kitchen and watch the series, man.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're on the board.
I'll say one thing, you wear glasses, you don't need with this.
I'll be able to pause it right after this.
What's that?
I'm saying I can really pause it. It's my league. I'm playing a league game.
Going enough to get a
G-Boys, 54. That's you?
Fielded near the back of the end
No?
zone.
Oh, it's the people in there right
And
there.
a loose football.
Who, Baltimore?
This one
No,
fortunately
Jets.
wind up out of
Trash.
bounds.
Huh?
Well, obviously you never want to
Good
fumble,
trash.
but if you do,
Jets.
good to be towards the
Well,
sideline and
in
save
real life,
some
probably
position.
are.
Oh, okay. The real.
This man saves it going down on the play sheet as a
I think it's
turnover.
like, what, 2,
But I still think
12, something like
it should
that,
go
2
to the
10?
defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give them the football, you gave them the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
No, right to an
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, it's a good defense.
That shit was funny as shit. That was funny with Jeremiah. That was funny. That shit caught us off guard. I was like, what the fuck
That
is
fits the
that?
bill.
A good run,
That was
got
funny.
7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Cause it was quiet. It was quiet up it was
I know
quiet.
it was loud.
I was
So
like,
many teams
what
want
the
to
heck
throw
was
the ball in this
that?
situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
What are
3
you watching?
at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Down by Cole.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
drag.
It's like,
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3
no,
thus far.
just like
This
the
time
top.
they face a
Yeah,
3rd and 2. A quick toss out right, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Number 15.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Jets
What
are
you-
going to get a new set.
Which one you playing? You ain't playing Team Dep,
First
man.
downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first
Oh,
and
okay.
10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of
tell
football.
man.
Coming up at halftime, we
Game
remind you once
season,
again that we're going to check
real
in
season.
with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season.
Devin Cook,
It
yeah.
certainly
the
is.
beast.
Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Just what you want on a
Well,
first
this
down
game's over.
run. Call it 8
Yeah,
yards.
Raiders, Buffalo, Patriots.
Patriots.
2nd and 2.
Actually, that's what he is on 2.
Now
Just last
Cook.
Monday. Oh, that G.
20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
Jets.
And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Playing between the
And
players.
they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Yeah.
Jets 24.
I was able to pick him.
Somebody else got him?
Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away.
I had the
and off
28th
it
pick.
goes.
And it was, only what?
32
Fields in
teams.
the
I
middle of the game.
had that much teams
Decision
to
to come out of the
choose
end zone
from.
is
Come on.
You play Call of Duty before? Uncle Lynn, you play Call of Duty before?
He a fighting game, boy.
Like Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct, Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, you just like Kyle. Addicted. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't view what do you pull up? Oh, this is my phone back there. What? Turn those fatties to go to the
I'm ready to go next door and take a nap. I'm tired.
You go next door.
I said I'm ready, but I know I'm tired. Like, I'm actually tired.
Yeah, cause it's Beauty's fault.
If she didn't leave her key at her goddamn house, we've been next door by now. Shoot, I'm tired. I've been asleep. You just hit me.
I'm tired now. And I can't go to sleep with this couch.
This is not fun. This is my friend's playing little nightmares. I know. She near where the big people at. She loves that game. She's into that game.
Yo, I'm doing the fat person today. Keep on grabbing me.
I
I
do.
can't believe you took your pass
One
with me.
That's when I
Dude,
was
it's fat. God dang. Better than my mother. Oh, sure, mother. I never said that. I never said that.
No, you don't need no energy. Oh, you need that.
Look at TikToks. You're ugly.
It cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
I don't think that they have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. Ball hit as he throws there incomplete.
Hey, man, chill out.
They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. For the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position. There he goes, left side. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Dalvin Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I'm on the phone with another person than you, and he gets DJ is WU, and then I'm on the
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
First and 10, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Wow.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
My avocado looks better than you. Looks better than the whole thing.
Already thrown 4 picks.
And still, no, he was talking to you.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And this offense is running away with this one.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as it kicks away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
The other day.
And you're gonna be here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
In the morning?
From the gun, Jackson. Douglas with the ball. And they let this run field across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So we're going time here, and what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando. Let's bring in Giant Coach Sports halftime. The Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are in the second half. This will make it into the end zone.
Right here.
No!
At the 21-yard line, so net negative there of 4 yards.
21 yards.
I don't care if it's jump behind nothing on one there. I'm sorry, but I want to
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here?
Some determination because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
No, we wasn't. We were so bored, right, guys?
Cook following the penalty. Finding room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Back to throw. Harrison. Very quickly here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays on the move on first down. Off the RPO, he completes it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, they have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Yes, he is.
You know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. The real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
You know what?
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
I'm still on 4. I don't care.
I'm snapping you now.
Look at your phone.
Look at your phone.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I have a feeling the defense getting a little tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Jets 45, Ravens 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at that time, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
No, never.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Hope you actually come from one day.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
I'm tired.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To number 18. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Harrison. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
The Jets on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Harrison. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and forced the incompletion.
He's lying. Is he? No,
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
That's fine. I told her that.
Back to throw. Harrison. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Harrison. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Woo! Oh, my God.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
21-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Harrison is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the... And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 37, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, New York.
Back to throw. Harrison. Out left side here to Bryant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Hey, you don't have to tuck your head in and go back turtle at this point. You can just go.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35, 30, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Good. Makes the score Jets 45. Ravens 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
Almost done, kid.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Sitting over here for.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
To number 15. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Harrison. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
These kids have so much snacks. What are you going to go eat? Too late. Well, that's
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. One last shot for Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my head to the street. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming. I've been grinding lately this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Laying out on the line and I'm looking back. Giving my all.
Oh, I think you're bleeding. Oh no. That's crazy. I'm gonna be him. Oh no. How did you get? I know you didn't understand that. Everything is wrong with life.
I think I earned all my stripes. I believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch his dirt, out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yo, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun, forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. That life we was living ain't funny, but you could not take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. We're better not today. The type of dreams that they say. That's why I learn from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up, lay it all on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks.